Condé Nast Traveler Magazine, the Southeast Asia edition. First, we'll have to flip through a few pages of advertisements for Louis Vuitton, Rolex, Silver Sea. This is our home, our sea, enjoy it. The Wynn in Las Vegas. It's actually a nice hotel. Breitling. I feel like Brad Pitt keeps getting better looking with age. And she doesn't age. Okay, here we go. Contents. Southeast Asia. That includes Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Brunei, the Philippines, and East Timor. Now, they have a little bit of a writing here that says how we plotted our Southeast Asia issue. We begin, as we often do, with the fundamental paradox, the perennial pain point of traveling to this part of the world, which goes something like this. I want to hit the major sites across many countries, but I also want to go deep, Southeast Asia, which we're redefining as the region, or as which we're defining as the region south of China and north of Australia, east of India, and west of Papua New Guinea, represents for the adventurous traveler a classic battle between ambition and logistics. So many indirect flight routes can be a drag. Between planning for a bucket list, bragging rights, Angkor Wat at sunrise, and leaving room for those canned scripted moments like drinking moonshine and dancing with Laotian villagers. So we narrowed the universe by organizing our intel around two popular travel hubs, Singapore and Bangkok. The idea was to help you see whether you want to spend, say, 1 week in just Cambodia or 3 weeks in Thailand and Vietnam. Both good options, by the way. There are plenty of variations in between too, for everyone from adventure travelers to families. What follows are the places, experiences, and itineraries we're generally most excited about, so you can get going on your plans for your next trip. I'm excited. Dolce & Gabbana. I think it's funny how much advertisement is in each one of these magazines. But look at this little monkey, he's cute. Naughty monkey. Okay, Turkish Airlines. I see they've updated their uniforms. That's nice. More Forever Mark, more advertisement. Ah, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. That is the Great Wall of China. That is really impressive. I mean, I haven't been to China, so I would really like to go one day and get to walk a portion of this. I hear it's spectacular. No, I don't think it's very easy to get to either. Laurent Perrier. Let's see. If it's meant to be. Park MGM. More advertisement. Does chocolate make you happy? Fly to Switzerland and find out. I think I will. Singapore. Oh wow. Welcome to Southeast Asia. On your way to your final destination, there's a good chance you'll pass through this food-obsessed, constantly changing city that has one of the safest, cleanest streets and subways we've ever seen. Turn the page for all the essential must what? See and eat and do's. Like the futuristic park gardens by the bay shown here. That is really cool. Wow. That's awesome. Singapore. I've never been to Singapore, but I want to go. Partly due to Crazy Rich Asians. That was a good book and a good movie. And it totally turned me on into to Singapore. More so than I had been before. Why don't more airports look like this? Changi Airport already puts the JFK of the world to shame with its feel-good amenities like Butterfly Garden and a movie theater. Come 2019, it gets even better with a 10-story glass and steel mixed-use space connecting Terminal 1 to Terminal 2 and 3 that'll have the world's tallest indoor waterfall and walking trails. Nice. This is obviously an older edition of Condé Nast. Siem Reap, I've been there. I loved Cambodia. Cambodia was really cool. The people are super nice. And Angkor Wat is impressive, and it's just so cool to see something that awesome. I highly suggest people go whenever we're allowed to travel. Loving and leaving in Cambodia. And that's exactly how we got into the ruins too, with a tuk-tuk. Yep, I was there. That is so cool. There's Angkor Wat and Angkor Dam, and there's a whole bunch of other temples. But this one is a statue of an 8-arm Vishnu at Angkor Wat. Panna cotta eggs from Cambodian chef Suvik Sao, whom he joined Tastier in Brazil. Weavers at the Floating Osmos Cooperative. It's really cool. Let's see. Are you ready to travel the world like never before? Yes. I'm always ready. That's a nice picture. Wow, look at that. Those are nice lights too. Really cool. Your style journey. That's nice. I mean, I like these colors of kitchen cabinets, but I feel like that's too much of a commitment. You know, what if I get tired of it after a while? Because it's so bold. Let's see. Shh, don't tell the honeymooners. Even when I was a kid living in Jakarta, Bali was always the place to go, whether on family long weekends to Ubud or as a teenager on rebellion-full spring breaks to the southern beaches. One exception was more than 15 years ago when on a school sailing trip we skirted the coast of an island named Flores, making landfall on a desolate white sand beach for just long enough to take in the island's wilderness and learn of its mystique. I want to do that. This is the Naga Pier at Ayana Komodo Resort, Forest Island. Oh man, that's really cool. Eventually, at some point when I have enough money, I want to stay in one of those overwater bungalows and oh my gosh, what are they? For some reason I keep thinking Borneo, but it's not Borneo, like the Maldives and stuff. That would be cool to do. The Silk Road, Irma Needlepoint Kit. Oh, that's nice. That's really pretty. Let's see. Vietnam. I have not been to Vietnam, but I definitely want to go check it out. What and where? A jungle-draped island off Vietnam's southwestern coast. Just a 1-hour flight from Saigon. Why go now? The PQ's roughly the size of Phuket. Its beaches are far less spoiled, and there's only a handful of hotels for the moment. After decades under the radar, the this when sleepy backwater is on the road to overdevelopment, come before it's unrecognizable. Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, this is cool. This is telling you like all of the different areas you can go to. This was Phuket, I believe. Hangjiang, Ninh Van Bay, Dalat, Kanto. I'm totally butchering these names, but I'm trying at least. Ha Giang is, in my view, the most beautiful place in all of Vietnam. Due to its remoteness, it's relatively untouched, so the older traditions are mostly intact. Java, new old cultural heart. Look at that. This kind of reminds me of Angkor Wat, and I think it's Angkor Wat. If you go to like a particular part of the temple and you look out to the front, it kind of has a very similar view. I'll see if I can put in some pictures from my trip because they were really cool. Let's see, watch an adventure on your way to live your own Emirates. Never flown Emirates, but I hear they're really nice. When 3 meals a day isn't enough, amen. Wow, look at that. I hear Vietnam has amazing food. I can't really say that I've had a lot of Vietnamese food, but Vietnam is definitely on my bucket list, so I need to eat more Vietnamese food to know what I'll be in for. Malaysia. I had a friend from Malaysia in middle school. Didn't keep up with her, but yeah, that's another place I really want to go all over the world. Oh wow, the seem only better, word of mouth. What is this? When the Datai Malaysians Gary Hill designed to retreat on top of the Langkawi Island, opened 25 years ago, it helped pioneer the brand of unfussy luxury that the region is now known for and immediately attracted travelers looking more for an adult swim camp vibe than a manicured beach resort. Thankfully, after a year-plus closure during which new villas were added and rooms were refreshed, the hotel's DNA remains as unspoiled as the 10-million-year-old rainforest and the impossibly cute dusky leaf monkey that greets you on the footpath to the white sand beaches. How cute. I like monkeys. We saw a few. We saw quite a bit actually in Cambodia. And they're very brave. Like, they're not at all afraid of humans. Like, I don't know, just thought they would be. But it's funny because they'll come up to you and you have to make sure that you grab a hold of your stuff, because if they don't, they'll take it from you, like a cell phone or whatever they can get their hands on. And our guide said that sometimes they'll steal from you, run up the tree, and then throw your thing back at you. So we thought it was funny. We were lucky that we didn't get anything stolen from a monkey. But Bangkok, yep, we went to Bangkok on that same trip, and I was right at that temple. I'll see if I can find a picture and post it. Temples first, then the beach. Sounds about right. Take advantage of a layover in Bangkok. I think you need more than just a layover, to be honest with you. Which mixes modern and traditional like nowhere else in the region. Give yourself 3 nights. That's plenty of time to wander neon-lit Chinatown after dark and Temple Hop. Oh, there you go. That's Bangkok right there. We actually were on one of these boats, and we went to that temple. Again, I'll see if I can add some pictures. Learn how to cook like a local. We didn't take cooking classes, but it was fun. If you build it, they will come. Mercury Archipelago. Wow. Myanmar's Mercury Archipelago, also referred to as always want to try and visit a new place, but then there are certain places that I really want to go back to, like London and Bangkok, just because I didn't feel like I spent a lot of time in Bangkok, and I really want to go back and spend more time. Ooh, drifting across the border, Mekong. This is nice. In Laos. Oh, look at that. I love elephants. They're so cute. It's like you want to cuddle with them, but they're massive, so it's probably not going to be good. Viking. The Viking difference. Who knows when we're going to be able to go on cruises. Considering where we go to feel amazing, Southeast Asia's got some of the best spas on the planet. I bet it does. Oh, look at that. That's nice. What hotel is this? Is this southern Cambodia? I guess this is the Rosewood Lang Prabang. The beaches you want to keep to yourself. I bet. There's some in Malaysia, Cambodia, Vietnam, the Philippines, Indonesia. I hear the Philippines has some amazing places to visit too. One of my friends is from the Philippines. I should tell her to give me a list of places I need to go in the Philippines. A cruise may be the best way to get around these parts. That's nice. The hotel that changed everything. When I at Adrian Zaga stumbled across an overgrown coconut plantation during a hike around Phuket in 1986, his first thought was to build a home there. His second thought proved more consequential. The Dutch-Indonesian decided to create a hotel with 40 villas clustered in the hillside above a forgotten beach. Those are nice villas. The seductions of modesty. The quietly compelling Laotian city doesn't demand attention, but you want to give it to it anyway. And that is Luang Prabang. Best of Asia. I hear that it's Southeast Asia is best in the winter, so which is kind of difficult to get to, like to travel around the winter. So when I went to Thailand and Cambodia, we went in the summer, so I'm gonna have to go back in the winter. Dive into the pleasure of enjoying life your way. Goals. And design. Let's see. Borneo. Finding orangutans, the world's largest flower, and your inner road warrior in the heart of the Malaysian rainforest. I actually want to go to Borneo and spend some time with orangutans. They have like sanctuaries because Borneo is tearing down the rainforest, which is proving to be catastrophic for orangutans, and so there's a lot of orphan orangutan babies. So I really want to go and volunteer at an orphanage for orangutan babies and help nurse them back to life. You guys aren't scared of leeches, right? Yes, I am. The thought of leeches is just so gross to me. I don't know, it's just every time there's a movie, I watch a movie and there's a leech, especially a leech that's already attached to someone. I just can't. Let's see. For our traveling party, I believe this is the largest flower in the world. Right? The largest flower. What is it? Rafflesia. I've never heard of it. Borneo, how to? Look at that. Oh, that's really nice. I bet it's really hot and humid and sticky. Bali. That's another place I want to go to. I want to go to Bali. stayed at a resort that had a bar very similar to this in Koh Yao Yai in Thailand when I went. So that reminds me of that. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. I guess that's that bar. Above Sentai Warung at Balangan Beach, right. Oh, Balangan, and then right. Uluwatu Temple at sunset. Oh my god. Oh, how pretty. Look at that. They're so cute. That's gorgeous. Finding the Bali you came for. When to go? Avoid August. The Aussies are on winter holiday and the rest of the developed world is on summer break. Otherwise, Bali's tropical climate varies by wet season, October to April, and dry, May to September, with temps in the 80s. That's nice. Hanoi, time and again. Wow, that would look so good. I want some. Is that guava vendor? That's what it says. So guava vendor stuff, I guess. Oh, that's nice. I love these hats. The 1901 facade of the Sofitel legend Metropole, Hanoi's oldest and still loveliest hotel. Oh, that's cool. It's really interesting, because Vietnam was ruled by the French, so I bet the architecture is interesting, the food is interesting because it has a French hint to it. Hanoi hot too. When to go? Right this minute. Fall, winter, and early spring. Find mild and pleasant temps while summer is blazingly hot. See, I need to go when it's not blazingly hot. Getting there, fly non-stop to Hong Kong on Cathay Pacific's new A350s from Newark to San Francisco or Vancouver. All flights connect easily to Hanoi on Cathay Dragon. Oh my gosh, connect the dots. Yes, I want to go to there. That's cute. Where is that? The Philippines. I'm having a hard time with it. This is the Philippines. Oh my gosh, look at this water. This water is insane. And then all the people in the pool. Set sail on the South China Sea. Book your passage. How to Spain. How to spend a day in Manila. Until the best 2 weeks ever. Hoard all of your vacation days for an all-out Southeast Asia dream trip. Here, the greatest hits in 3 epic 2-week adventures. Malaysia, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. I will do it all. Sentai Resort. I actually stayed here when I went to Koh Yao Yai, Thailand. During our stay, I was writing my second book. Not me, this is what it reads. And spent whole afternoons in the privacy of our room sitting in this terrace. Occasionally a speedboat would jet by and I'd watch it cross over to deposit guests at the pier that extends from the hotel's beach. In the evenings, my wife and I would order green curry and pad thai to the room and eat it as our baby slept inside. We did timed dinner for a sunset, which streaked the sky with brilliant reds, oranges, and yellows. It was so nice to have the time to just sit and chat together, getting lost in the color. Tim Castle. Oh, this